Live. See who's here. Anyone here yet? I'm waiting for the chat to connect. Oh, hey, Tina. All right, Tina's you're usually first or in the top 3 usually. This is definitely going to be fun. All right, before more people get here, I'll give you a quick tour of what's going on. Well, let me say hi to everyone first. Watches afterward. All right, hello, my YouTube friend Pop Comics here. In today's video, we're going to go through 5 long boxes of comics that my friend Leslie just dropped off to sell to me, and I have no idea what's in the boxes. This is going to be a ton of fun. Okay, let me just give you a little bit quick. We're back at the basement. I moved out a lot of boxes because I'm going to try to turn the basement more into a studio space than a storage space. Hey, Jason. Hey, Reed. Hey, everyone coming in. Hey, Tom. Hey, Mark. Okay, let me switch. Okay, yes, guys. I moved out like 20 boxes. I gotta move out more. Let's just come over here. Okay, so we still have the aftermath. I got my battery for this guy. So I tested it, it works. When the bottom here touches water, this alarm goes off really, really loud. I'm hooking up a few more. And I'm just moving out. I'm not going to store anything of value down here. It gives me too much anxiety. But I still have people selling me, 5 long boxes of comics. I don't have anywhere to process them in the shop. So I really have to bring them to the basement, and we're going to work on them. So this should be fun. Okay. Our internet is acting kind of funny. Let me see. I think I'm on the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second. It's going to disconnect for a second, I think. We were connected, I think. Okay, I forgot to switch off from the store's Wi-Fi, which is terrible in the basement. And now we're on the cellular service, which seems to be a little bit better, maybe slightly choppy. I was filming over on the right side, closer to the front of the building, where I think I had a better signal. I'm gonna have to figure this out again. I think what I'm going to have to do is all this shelving here. I'm going to have to remove that and just put a whole bunch of tables and stuff and set that up just for filming and sorting, I think. I think that's the plan. I got to keep positive, right? When bad things happen, it's not how strong you are when it happens, but how strong you are picking yourself up. Okay. I'm ready to start digging in. I haven't paid him yet. I have no idea what I'm paying him. He doesn't know what I'm paying him. We're just going to dig through these boxes. I think a lot of stuff. He said it was nothing too exciting. It's a lot of more bulk. He said there might be some $5 to $10 key issues. But, so basically, we're going to go through them. We're going to pick out stuff. Oh, hey, Adam. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, hey, Alan. So we're going to go through a lot of stuff. Ooh, light is a little bit dark. I got to move the lights back just a hair. So we're going to dig through these. I'm going to sort them. Some stuff is going to be, a quarter. Some stuff 50 cents. Some stuff $1. There's a lot of comics. Yeah, we calculated. So he brought in 5 long boxes of comics and 6 banker boxes full of Funko Pops. He's getting cash for the comics and he's trading for the Funko Pops. Hey, Ryan. Hey, DBC. Hey, everyone else. We calculated the amount of rent it costs him. Hey, Jerry. It costs him for these boxes and those boxes. It probably costs like $100 a month in rent. So $1,200 a year just to have this stuff. He was just ready to clear it out. So something like this. Really awesome cover. I'll probably end up giving him 50 cents just based on the artwork. Something like that. So I got to sort. When you buy a collection like this, you're not going to pay big money for anything unless there's key issues. Let's see. A blank variant. I'm going to give him $1. Batman, 50 cents. Most 90s Batmans will be 50 cents. Because those sell pretty well for me. All right. I have most of the stuff. So stuff like this, it's not as exciting for me just because it's stuff I have a ton of. Early or later 90s, this stuff is probably going to be a quarter because this Batman era doesn't sell very well for me. Whereas the 90s and 80s sells really, really well. Hey, Thomas. I'll do 50 cents. So basically, we're just going to go through here and we'll start sorting. If you guys see anything of super value as I'm sorting, let me know. Just call it out. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to get the best angle here. All right, I gotta move the tripod a little bit, I think. There we go. That works better. Okay. No. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm comfortable in this space as it's set up. It's not set up super well at the moment. 50 cents on that. 50 cents. If these were near me, I would probably do $1 or $2, but they're kind of a little bit beat up. Yeah, cover art to me is like 98% of what I collect. And then everything else is, if it's a key, like I'll collect the cover before I collect the key issue. But if I see a key issue for like $1, like a $50 issue for $1, I'm going to grab that all day long. Thank you, Mark. 50 cents. All right, so this is good. Batman's really good. Honestly, Batman is like a third of my sales in my shop. Spider-Man, Batman is all I really need. If all I bought was Spider-Man, Batman books for the shop, I would actually be really, really happy with that. But yeah, this stuff, like $2 or $3 in the shop. It'll sell. It doesn't sell as well as the earlier stuff and the newer stuff. This is kind of like an era that's a dry spell. All right, I got to move the one more light. I haven't quite figured out how I want the light set up yet. Gotta keep our image as clear as possible. Okay, that should work. I'm gonna move this over just a bit. We're figuring this all out because I'm still kind of frazzled. I was perfectly dialed in for the last few live streams, and now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm comfortable. Yeah. Now it should look pretty good, I think. Should be good. I just moved the light, so it's a little bit low. I need to higher it up, though. Yeah, Jason, I should be... Alan, which issue? Alan, just tell me the number on that. Which issue is the key? First, okay. I was a Marvel kid. Is it that one, number 1 or number 29? Oh, Reed! Thank you, Reed. I really appreciate that. Man, Reed, you are so supportive of the channel. I really do expect you. What I need is like a 5,000 square foot space for my collection, just to really, really figure it out. All right, Shadow of the Bat. Bat 1. Okay, number 1, put that into the key issue. Thank you. See, I didn't catch that. I didn't know that one. I know that one has climbed a little bit. And I really do appreciate that. Okay, number 1, I put to the side. Joker cover, I'll do 50 cents. So yeah, let me know if any more of them jump out as having a higher value. DC, oh, this one. Alan, I didn't even notice that. You are correct. Yeah, you guys, you always have to look for the DC Universe symbols. Because these were in, like, value packs. And these are usually a way lower print run than the regular ones. Also, I didn't even catch that. Wow, this is cool. I love having all the experts here. You guys just help me out. Really cool John Romita Jr. cover. Okay, Batman. Something like this. I'll probably do $1 on that. And I know it... Leslie will appreciate it. Because I end up giving more cash for it. Okay, this one's super cool. I don't know off the top of my head if it's more than like $3 or $4, but something like this, I'd actually give them $2 for, just because I know that's a good solid $5 book. 50 cents. New 52 isn't as strong as it was like 5 years ago. I feel like people kind of skip over it now. Awesome covers though. All these awesome David Finch covers. Jerry Ordway. Okay, that one. This one I'll probably give him $1 because I think that's a solid $3 or $4. Same with that. Yeah, these always seem to sell for me for $3 to $4. Fun Harley cover. I think I'll give him $1 for that too because it's Harley. Movie cover. I'm not sure. Not sure on that one. Okay, cable, that goes into the quarter bin. Actually, I don't even want to pay $0.25, but I really appreciate Leslie, so I'll give him $0.25 for those. Our cable. So, dude, am I missing anything else? Are we so far? We have 2 better issues, I think. Quarter. Something like this, I have to give him $0.10 just because that just has no value. That's something I'm going to have to dump in a mystery box for like $0.25 a comic. Quarter. I don't know if there's anything like super exciting in here or not. Captain America 1, Sam Wilson. I think that one has a little bit of value. I'm gonna put that in the $1 pile. Cool Catwoman. I think those I'll pay $1 on. Especially because I think one of these is a second or third print. That's, I want to say 23, 2. I think this is the second print, yeah. What about incomplete? You mean what? So if a comic is incomplete, it really depends on what it is. I mean, if it's a, Batman #1, a single page is worth thousands of dollars. But modern stuff, it's incomplete, pretty much has no value. All right, the Civil War books actually have a little bit of value. I don't remember off the top of my head, but those are good pull out. If it's a comic book, it's cool, honestly. If you guys watch me, I mean, I collect everything, whether it's something like that or something way more awesome and old. Okay, let's see. Civil War 2, though, that one I don't think has much value to it. All right, we got that. This is fun, though. Honestly, I love just digging through a mystery box. I have no idea what's in here. It's super fun. I don't know if there's anything that's going to just jump out. I'm going to be jumping. Like, holy crap, I can't believe that's in there. That blank variant, I'll give him $1 for that. And Lady Death, I mean, I do have... All right, we'll take a tangent. These aren't duplicates. We'll take a tangent. This is a sorting pile here. We could take a little look at this. This is why I want a studio, because I want to be able to just, like, if someone wants to look at stuff, I can just pull out part of my collection and we can look at it. So for years, I've picked up Lady Death books. So I'm pretty sure I have duplicates. I have to find my main collection. Oh, Death of She-Hulk? Okay, I'll pull that out. Purgatory. So this is all like my Bad Girl comics. Just the ones that I've purchased recently. I have a long box somewhere. Civil War 2, #1. Okay. That one you're saying. I'll put that in the to look up the value higher pile. I'm not going to get through this whole collection if we're going to take a tangent like this, but #3, semi-key. Okay, sweet. Oh, #3 is also a semi-key. Okay, I'll pull that out. There you go. I just need Alan here. Alan will do all the organizing for me. Need to get that teleporter, Alan. Okay, Lady Death. Oh, I got some of my Evil Ernie in here. And so, yeah, this is stuff I just picked up in the last year or two. I have, I think, a long box or two somewhere else that's the main collection. This is just stuff I have to still sort, bag and board, pull out duplicates. But, yeah, Lady Death is super fun for me. Lady Death. And this is all personal, this has gone into the PC. So this is, I'm not even buying this. Catwoman 23? Okay, geez, you guys are going to really help me pull out... Oh, 23, I got both prints of that. Okay, I'm going to put that in the more valuable pile. Sweet. All right, let's see. But yeah, I pick up Lady Death books. I've been picking up for years. Every time they're like a $1. So I think all these I've pulled out of dollar bins or out of collections. I'll pick them up anytime I see them for $1. Lots of beautiful covers. Al, I know if there's a sexy girl on the cover, you want it. Especially if she's a little bit badass. These are gorgeous. I love these covers. I just happened to have this box to the side. I was sorting it the other day. So, since you mentioned it, I figured we could take a look at it. And this is why I want studio space. I want to have boxes like this just ready to go. Easily to display. So if you guys want to look at something, it's not like... I probably have a little bit of everything that anyone would want. Because I collect pretty much everything that's possible. As long as it's the right price. I'll go on my way to get... anything I really, really, really want. But honestly, if it's a comic book and I don't have it, I try to buy it if it's the right price. So sometimes I just buy a lot of cheap comics at 10 cents. And then sometimes I buy a lot of beautiful comics for $500. Or more. Thank you, Reed. No, I appreciate that. And that's I'm trying to get the walking channel. You guys, I got 140 subscribers in the last day. And on the Pop Walks, that's just amazing to me. The fact that so many of you guys came over. Jason, I don't think there's a single comic I want to... There's comics I would have that, like, agitate me when I have them. Like, some, but not... I like the medium of comics. I like the history of comics. I like having all of them. I like having them for reference. I just watched a video on... I forget the artist's name, but he apparently was really influential in EC, but his stuff didn't get published until after the Comics Code. I realized I had just bought that comic book. And they were talking about... Remember I was talking about EC last week? What they used to do is the writers would write the box of text, and then the artist would come in and illustrate the box underneath. That's why it's so hard to read those things. Because it wasn't really about telling the story in pictures. Alan, I'm sure it did help. Because I got 140 people yesterday. So I think between you and me just mentioning on this channel, I definitely have people. We got to 530 now from 340. 530, I think. Yeah. So that's 100. I don't know, 170. I'm not sure. But a lot of people. It's amazing. That might be the back cover, actually. So it's cool. I think at this rate, I got to go on the main channel and do a plea, too, to get people to sign up. If I do that, I think we'll get to 1,000 on that channel before you even know it. So, yeah, I guess this is... Look at this. I literally have 30 minutes of Lady Death covers to show you guys, just because someone mentioned it. Thank you, Tina. Man, that cover is gorgeous. That cover's gorgeous, too. But, yeah, no, I like a good, sexy, bad girl cover. They're fun. They're super fun, especially when you can dig them out of dollar bins. I'm still looking for her first appearance and her first cover, the Evil Ernie 1 and 2. Those are definitely high on my list. I think I've been close to buying them a few times, but I know that's it's a tangent. Also, I know Alan is here and he would enjoy this box as well. So we're taking a little tangent, and it's all beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I need the bag and board half of them. Yeah, Tom, you know what comic book I'm talking about, right? I know. I literally just bought a copy of that book like maybe a month ago. I didn't realize how cool that comic book was. Because the artist, he was the first one to really tell more of the storyline in the sequential panels than just drawing a picture to the text. And it was so influential. It's amazing. I'm so bad at remembering names, though. I hate it. I can't provide the proper information to you guys. All right, Alan, I'll see you soon. I'll finish this box here, and then we'll get back to the sort. But yeah, Lady Death is always fun. Oh, yeah. It looks like I do have a little bit of duplicates in here, because I saw that. So what I need to do is I'll sort this out and figure it out one of these days. I'm just not... I usually don't rush to sort Lady Death, but I can work on that. Yeah, that's it. Bernard Kingston Master Race. Yeah, I just bought that issue that he did like maybe a month ago, and I didn't realize how cool that issue was. Right now, I'm not really set up to buy comics online. I do Whatnot sometimes. I didn't do it this week because I just burnt out from the basement flood. But yeah, most of the stuff, I just put it into the shop. Because online, it just takes a lot of work for me. Yeah, going through this, I definitely have some duplicates. I know I do. And this isn't my main collection. This is just stuff I've picked up over the last year or two. I need to find the main collection. Yeah, Mark, you're welcome. If I can set up, what I need a space that I can set up to do Whatnot comic sales. I did one Whatnot sale, and I really enjoyed selling comics on Whatnot. But I need a space so I can be set up and actually have better stuff available. Because usually the $1 and $2 stuff people aren't too excited for. Man, there's a lot in here, though. Even though this is only a third of a short box, it feels like a ton. I got a bunch of the foils, too. Foil covers are fun. Yeah, these are fun. Awesome covers. Medieval Tale. Lady Death. Okay, last one. Let me put these away safely, and then we can get to properly pricing these all out again. And as I said, these are the ones I need to sort into the main collection. I have 1 or 2 long boxes somewhere. No, Mark, it's fine. I think it's super cool. That's what I love about being live is I can be more interactive. Right? If people ask for things, I can, show things that people want to see. I think it's pretty awesome. And also, it's when I'm sorting through this collection, you guys can shout out things of value, and that helps me as well. Like, I wouldn't notice that if I just sorting. Jason. I mean, Jason, if you really want to ship stuff for me, that's just a lot of work. Don't do that, Jason. They'll end up taking up all your time. Sure, I'm definitely. This is super fun for me. I love going live. I'm super enjoying the walks too. Like last night, we talked about movies for an hour. Yeah, Jason, don't volunteer that yet. That's the kind of thing that will, I go crazy shipping stuff out myself. All right, let's continue to go through these boxes. Look how fun that cover is. That looks super cool. I'm going to give him 50 cents just because it's a cool cover. Corner. Again, if you guys see anything that you know has value, just let me know. Shout it out. Because I don't have everything memorized. I have a lot of information. Oh, it's another DC Universe one. That's cool. I love when those turn up. I find them every once in a while in dollar bins. So that one definitely has a bit more value. Action Com. Yeah, I mean, all of us did things. I had, hey, Jimmy. When I was a kid, I used to get glow-in-the-dark paint, and I would paint my New Mutants covers with the glow-in-the-dark. I'd, make it highlight. And, man, I love the Michael Turner. Every time I see Michael Turner covers, I just think of how short his career was, and it makes me a little bit sad. Okay, this looks like it's in a plastic bag. Was this one that was randomly packed? I feel like it might have been, a randomly packed one. Like, you don't know what's in it, a blind packed one. Okay, a lot of this stuff. Honestly, a lot of the Superman stuff is just $1 or $2. No, I sold those years ago, but it was so cool because at night it would I would make it so that all the different parts of the character and stuff would glow in the dark. Absolutely loved it. I had my wall covered in comics at one point. I would just, take a thumbtack, tack it to the wall. I really enjoyed my comics back then. I mean, I still enjoy them today. I mean, I'm addicted to comics. I can't help myself. If Michael Turner, goodness. Meanwhile, that's kind of a fun looking comic. I gotta look at the inside. See if the interior is as fun as, oh yeah, it's an anthology with all kinds of beautiful artwork inside. Oh, I love stuff like that. Oh, that's neat. I'm gonna give him 50 cents just because that's cool. ElfQuest, Marvel Age. I don't think that one's worth anything. I know there's some Marvel Age that has a lot of value. Free Comic Book Day stuff. I do. Comic Station had those ElfQuest books. I looked on eBay. They go for $20 and they're selling them for $10. I'm so tempted to go back, but I think I have them. I just have no idea where I put them. I'm so. Andre, it's not a matter of I don't want to sell comics to you. It's a matter of I just don't have time or energy or easy way to do it. Because, none of this is for sale. I'm still buying this. And then I got to sort it. And I'm going to keep everything that I want to keep. And then by the time it's ready for sale, I won't know where the exact things you want are. So, all right. Something like that, I just can't pay a lot for. Because it's just, no one's going to want that. I mean, Andre, what exactly do you want? Oh, sweet. Yeah, ElfQuest is cool. Shortstop Squad. Okay. Oh, this weird baseball stuff is really hard to sell. Okay, we've hit kind of the The really weak patch. I'm sure some of this stuff, someone out there really absolutely loves it, but oh, that one is dope though. You know why this one's dope? Because this is my friend Brian did this one. He told me he did some sports ones. Oh, that's super dope. I can pull that out and show him what I got. That was super cool. Yeah, he mentioned that he did some sports comics back in the early 2000s, and I had never seen them. Now I just got some. That is so freaking dope. Is that... I don't recognize the... Okay. Sorry. I'm geeking out. It's always fun when you find a book that a friend worked on. I always find that kind of neat. Okay, these are... Free Comic Book Day. Okay, we got a lot of Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day. Some of this stuff I might have to do a little bit less than a quarter. Alright, lots of Free Comic Book Day stuff. Nothing too exciting. A lot of Free Comic Book Day stuff. Okay. More Free Comic Book Day stuff. Marvel Legacy. Radio Shack Comics. It's some kind of free... I wonder if that has any... Does anyone know if that has any value? Black Panther. Aquaman. Daredevil. Okay. Nothing here seems too exciting at the moment. I guess this is all stuff he did have bag and boarded, so this must be all just kind of a little bit cheaper stuff. Oh, Batman Shadow, though. That has a little bit of value. All right, I'll put that in the 50-cent bin. 50-cent pile. Okay, America. Iron Man. Action Comics. Fantastic Four. Love that cover. Infinite. Now, does anyone know if any of these I've... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I love doing the lives because I can interact with you guys. Does anyone know if any of these have value other than number 5, I believe? Oh, that's a Jim Lee cover. Yeah, Jim Lee. That one's cool. I'll give him 50 cents for that. Just because the cover's... Oh, 4. Is 4... I can't remember. Is 4 the one that has value? No, I think it's 5 because 5 is missing. Oh, that one's a little bit beat. All right, I'm going to give him 50 cents each on that whole stack. Okay, more freebies. Harley Quinn freebie. Okay, oh, these are falling. I gotta adjust. Number 3 has value. Okay. Number 3. And number 3 is missing as well. So yeah, he must have had those out at a different time. So 3 is the first Javi Reyes. Okay. And then number 5 is the first cover one, right? So the Chaos Comics Halloween 2, was it a freebie? Or was it in my, that was in my Chaos box. Yeah, that's already pre-sorted out. That one I'm not, that one I already own. These are the ones that I have to pay for still. So I'm still kind of evaluating the whole collection. These are all free comic book day ones. I really can't give them too much for. But most of this is just the cheapo box. Ultimates 2, Supergirl 4. Love that cover. Supergirl 5. I'll give it 50 cents on that because I want to. Yeah, number 5 is first him in costume. Number 3 is first appearance of him. Okay, got it. 50 cents on that. Transformers. Alex Ross cover. I'll do 50 cents on Alex Ross because these sell pretty good at $3. This is a weird angle. My shoulders are... Give that box back. Yeah, no, collecting it. Oh, hey, Ronnie. Yeah, going to cons and collecting. All of it's fun. This box, I mean, it's a weak box, but honestly, I'll buy any comic book. Whether it's a box like this or a box full of key issues, I'm happy. I'll probably end up giving him like $75 for a long box like this. And he'll be happy and I'll be happy. It's fine. The cheap stuff, sometimes you just have to sell it in bulk or you put it in a dollar bin. And it will sell eventually. And then the good stuff... Oh, Transformers, those I'll give them 50 cents each on. All right, let's see what Transformers we got. I love collecting cheap Transformer comics. Star Wars, I think I have some Star Wars stuff in the shop at the moment. I'm not 100% sure, though, because I did sort out that collection maybe 6 months ago, but I think I've sold most of it at this point. I need to do a lot more Star Wars sorting. Full set Gru, The Wanderer, what, the issues? Mint and Carded and Ecclesia. Those are all awesome sets, early riser. Love all that stuff. So you want old Richie Rich or Marvel? Okay, I still have to get in the mindset of collecting. Oh, did I pass? So 1601 is the first like medieval version of the characters. That's why it has a little bit of value, and they're doing something with that. Oh, where did I pass it? Did I just pass it? Oh, there it is. So that one has some value. That's right? It's all the first medieval version of a lot of the characters. That's why it has value. Oh, they're gonna reprint ROM. Awesome. That means they'll probably do some ROM like movies or shows or something. I'm actually really excited for that. I would love to see some brand new ROM content. Yeah, I always wanted to read 1602. I think I have most of them, but I never actually read it. X-Men, Death in the Family. I know this has a bit of value. It's the trade paperback. I gotta put these before they start flopping. That trade paperback has a little bit of value. All right, Wizard. The JLA Avengers. That's cool. That's probably like a $5 to $10 issue. Maybe even more. Oh, he's got a whole bunch of them. So he has number 1, 2 copies. So I'm going to pull those. Put that in the better pile. Number 3, 2 copies. Pull those. Number 4, 2 copies. Okay, that's some value. Okay, he even has some prices on the cover. So this is his little bit more price value area. Okay, that wasn't junk. Aquaman 1. That's a cool cover. Yeah, that one I'll probably put in the 50 cent. Oh, we got the DC versus Marvel. These ones I don't think are worth as much as the other one, but I think I can give them $1 each on those. Those are cool. Anytime there's a Marvel DC mashup, it's super popular. Okay, grab those. Oh, Adam Hughes Wonder Woman. Omnibus? That would be cool. Thomas, I don't know yet because I don't know if I have her or not. So it might be a long time before I actually sort it out. I know it's super hard. This stuff isn't stuff I usually trade just because I have to sort it. It's not in any kind of order right now. It's all stuff that I might actually want. Okay, that. Battle Chasers. I know the values of those popped up. Angela 1 has a little bit of value. Okay, Angela 2 and 3. Because these look like ones that he actually valued. So I'm going to pull all these out. They'll probably give him like $1 or $2 on a lot of these. Maybe a little bit more on some of them. These are super cool. Okay, now Fantastic Four. Okay, I'm going to pull these forward just to make it easier to show you guys. Hey, Lars. Nope, that's not helping either. All right, maybe if I pull the box forward. Yeah, though. It's kind of hard. I'm like reaching all the way there. My shoulder is killing me. Okay, I got Fantastic Four 267. Okay, that's a cheaper one, I believe. That's 6. I kind of find covers, but I don't think these are worth more than $1 or $2. And they're flopping around. Okay, I don't think that one has too much value either. Again, if you guys see anything I'm missing, though, just let me know. Alpha Flight. A-Force 1. I can give them a little bit more on that one. Cheap. Dungeons and Dragons. I know that. Oh, there's another DC Universe one. That's super cool. All right. Ooh, my shoulder's killing me. It's really hard to do this. I'm trying to read the chat while going through the box. All right. Alpha Flight. Asriel. Okay. I'm going to try to catch them. Evangeline. These are all those foil 90s craziness. I don't think any of these have any value more than $1 or $2. Okay, we got Avengers West Coast, Avengers 1, all Rob Liefeld stuff, Avengers 4, Not a big fan of this run right here. The covers are like, not a fan. Avengers 4. Does that one have any value? I'm gonna pull that out. I feel like that one has a little bit of value. Okay, so that box, for the most part, was like maybe a third of it had some value. Okay, that's awesome. I'm really, really enjoying the those Silver Age Blackhawks. They're amazing. Okay, I'll focus on the box. I'll do that. If you guys are, you guys just chat among yourselves. I hate missing out. I hate missing out if you guys are having a fun time. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in because these are all the kind of cheaper ones. Yeah, these are the cheaper ones. Okay, got that. We'll get that. Okay, so that's not bad. Like maybe half the box was the cheaper stuff, but then we have like a few piles of better stuff. That's pretty cool, actually. One little handful, like the really weak stuff. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. I have a box from Ranji that we have to go through. He shipped it over from Germany. Ranji, we'll probably go through your box maybe over the weekend sometime. Not 100% sure yet. I have a box from Ronnie too. Ronnie, I think I actually still have that down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got a little box here from Ronnie. You still here? Because we'll open up that box. We'll do a quick open on that while we're here. Man, we're getting distracted. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. The cables they still don't have much value. I put that out for $2. They'll probably sit around for a long time. Very long time. Okay, I'm gonna move this over as the cheaper box. One better pile, two better piles that need further sorting. Okay, that box was actually pretty fun though. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff there, and finding the couple books that my friend Brian did is kind of awesome actually. Okay, I got disconnected for a second. I don't know if when I moved, I don't know if the signal is like weak over. Okay, I think we're okay right now. Everyone, does it look good? Does it look? Yeah, I have one Red Bull. I do that just to help me with my asthma. It really helps the blood flow. And so I feel my asthma kind of float away when I take it. Okay. All right, we have another packed box. Okay, I think we're good. Connection is good. I don't know if I lost Ronnie. I was holding off trying to go through his box. Independence Day. Okay, that looks really cool. Down, I'll give him 50 cents. I've never seen these before, actually. Have you guys seen these before? I don't think I've actually seen these comics before. That is neat. I love seeing stuff that I'm not aware of. Okay, these Infinity Ink. All right, I'm trying to get into positions where you can actually see the comics. Okay, this works a little. Nope, not quite. Maybe, you know what? Let's see how good it looks if I do the wide. Yeah, that works. There we go. Now I have more room to work. I can get a little bit closer. Okay, sweet. Yeah, now I'm closer to the comic and we can see it better. Okay, Infinity Ink. Got Infinity Identity Crisis. I'm gonna put that over there. No, I haven't really used caffeine pills. What I also like about Red Bull is it has a whole bunch of vitamin B in it. And because of my celiac disease, I don't absorb vitamin B very well. So I have a feeling when I drink the Red Bull, it helps a lot with that. These are awesome Michael Turner covers. Absolutely love these. I don't know if any of these have more than a $2 or $3 value, but I'll give them 50 cents each because I know they're a more solid book. Just Michael Turner rocks. Insects. Never heard. I mean, I have heard of it. I just don't think it has any value. The Ultimates, Iron Man 1, that might have a teeny bit of value. Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. Okay. A whole bunch of these Iron Man. So he had like a good run here with these, I think. Number 4, number 5, number 6, number 6 again, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. They're not really worth anything, but for $2, this kind of stuff sells really well in my shop. Anything related to the MCU movies, any of the Avengers and stuff. People buy them. They'll buy them for their kids. I get a lot of tourists that'll just grab them just to have a cool Iron Man comic book. So this stuff is pretty good for me. He's got a mark at 6. I'm going to put that to the side. That one might have a little bit more value. Oh, and I think this number 1 has a little bit of value too. Thank you, Tina. Got Iron Man number 2, Iron Man number 3. These covers are slightly better than the other series. Number 5. Okay, can we get in here? Okay, let's see if we can go through here. We got number 6, number 7. This series has a lot of beautiful Audie Granoff covers. I don't think that one has any value, but like that one right there, Audie Granoff, those I'll give them 50 cents each on those. Silver Age Iron Man is the best. Those are cool. I need to work on my Silver Age Iron Man run. I have one. I have 55. I have a bunch of 55. I have 54. I have most of the key issues. So I really should just knock out the rest of the run. That one he says has some value. So I'm going to pull that out. This is a run I would like to put together. I loved Jem as a kid. So these, every time I see them, I think they're awesome. I think there's a bunch that have Jen Bartel covers as well, which are cool. All right, JLA. I don't think any of this series has much value. And the covers are not so exciting for me. He does have these marked as a higher price, but I don't think any of these I could actually sell for more than $2 or $3. You guys let me know if any of these are a key issue, though. So we're going through 5 long boxes of books that I am buying that my friend Leslie dropped off. And I'm just kind of sorting them into stuff that I think, has value that I should pay more for. Stuff like this that's kind of, I might be able to get $1 or $2. And I'm leaving those. I'm going to give them $0.25 a piece for the bulk of this kind of stuff. And then I'm trying to pull out the stuff I'm willing to pay more for. But this stuff, it's really hard to sell JLA stuff. Even if there's a few like minor keys. But yeah, they're nothing as I said. But we found some pretty cool stuff in here. I mean, like this whole run, he had 2 of each of these. These are actually really cool. Okay, oh, this is getting kind of hard. I'm going to pull out one handful, transfer it over. Okay, and then I'm going to flop these like this. Okay, we're going to get a little bit closer. Nope, we can't get closer. I'm going to pull the box closer. Is Ronnie still here? Ronnie, did you leave? Are you here? He left. I was going to open up his box. 1 in 26? Okay, I don't think I saw 1 in there. Unless it's classified. No, I see classified 1. Is this the number 1? Is that the one right there? You let me know if that's the one that has value. And then 26? 26? Okay, 22. All I know is every time I've had them in the shop, they just sit around for a long time. They're really, for the most part, most of these are dollar bin books. 43. At least in New York City, they're dollar bin books. Number 61. Number 92. Okay, so not that one. Hey, Brooklyn Born. Okay, put that there. 94. Yeah, so if I was going through a box of comics, like in a comic shop at $1, I'd probably just skip over this whole section real quick. Because I just don't know of any. So 1 in 26, I'll try to put those on my radar. I mean, this is a cool... is that Robot Man? It's a cool looking cover, but I don't think it has much value. But again, I could be wrong. I always say, it's like, as soon as you think you know... Yeah, no, quarters... So... What's going to happen is I pay $0.25 a piece, but there will be some books that I should be paying more for, if that makes sense. So I'm basically paying $0.25 a piece for, some stuff like this. I'm giving them $0.25 for, but this is an easy $2 or $3 book for me. So I should be giving them 50 cents or even $1. But something like this, $0.25 might be a little bit high. So it kind of evens it out. I try to make it so it evens it out. And then if there's anything like Iron Man 1, I think is a more solid book. So that one, I know I can get more. Oh, 100. Did I pass 100? 100. All right, I'll pull out 100. Okay, 26. I don't think I saw 26, but I'm going to put it on my radar so that I can... No, all right, listen. I pay... Oh, now my signal is going. Give me 1 second. Come on, internet. Okay, no, crap. Okay, I think my signal is just going in and out right now. It's going to be cash. I'm giving home cash. So listen, I don't mind paying a bit more. I'm better to sell to me than at a comic shop. I don't pay cheap comic shop price. I pay somewhere in between. You know why? Because I can sell stuff in bulk at a quarter pretty easily. So it's almost like I don't mind breaking even, and then I fill in my own collections. I don't know what I need at JLL. I would like to have a good run of those. So I don't mind paying a quarter a piece with the thought that, I might have to sell it for a quarter. So I'm going to break even. But like something like this, I'm going to give a quarter, but I think I could probably get $2 or $3 out of that. Something like Alex Ross, I'm going to give him 50 cents for. You know why? Because it's Alex freaking Ross. I know I can get $4 out of that, like, really easily. But something like this, I'm going to get a quarter, but this is a solid... No, I'm going to give him a quarter, but I'm also giving a quarter for stuff like this, so it kind of balances out a little bit. That's why I always say people should sell to me. They go to the other comic shops in the neighborhood because they're more officially comic shops, but I pay a price in between, full value and comic shop giveaway. I know a lot of comic shops, a box like this, the person might get $20, right? But I might end up spending $75 to $100. You know why? Because I want the comics. I'm more than just selling them, I'm collecting them. So I don't mind paying more. Harley, Little Black Book, I'll pay $1 each on those, actually. Hey, Kathy, good morning. So it's just if I put these, instead of thinking of these as individuals, if I think of these as, all right, I'm going to put 50 of these on eBay. Someone go on eBay and look to see what a JLA comic lot goes for. Because I suspect you could get 50 cents a piece on those in bulk real easily. So instead of looking at this as 100 different items I have to list one at a time, I think of this as more as, if I'm going to sell it, I'm going to bulk sell it as a lot, 50 cents a piece. And I'll double my money easily on that, if that makes sense. Because if I have to think of those as all individual items I have to sell one at a time, a quarter is way too much because it's a lot of work for that. Oh, the Looney Tunes. I'll pay 50 cents for these. These are cool. Absolutely love the Looney Tunes ones. Justice League Elite. I don't think that has any value. I don't think these have value. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on those. Karnak. I do like Karnak, but... something like this, though, this goes into the 10-cent pile. So usually what I do is when I'm counting up how many I'm paying a quarter, what I'll do is I'll count 2 of these as a quarter, basically. Oh, there's some Lady Death. That's fun. Do you like Lady? So I'm paying a quarter each on these, which might be low, but those are solid $3 to $4 books. Magneto, I can pay 50 cents. Dark Seduction. I actually don't know if I have that run. That's cool. Do you like that? That's super cool. Magneto. I'll pay $1 on that. That's a variant. Magnus Road Fighter. Manifest Destiny. That one I'll pay a little bit more for. This one I'll pay a little bit more for. Those are super cool. Yeah, I mean, at 5 cents a piece, I'll buy 100,000 comic books today. Because what is that? $5,000? Yeah, I'll pay $5,000 for 100,000 comic books. As long as they're not damaged. Nickel is so cheap. At a nickel, you could do so much with that. You could do a blind box trade kind of thing. Marvel Onslaught, I think, has a little bit of value. Mr. Miracle, New Gods. These ones are a little bit rough. New Romancer, New X-Men, New X-Men. Also, here's another thing. When you are willing to buy everything from people, right? You buy all the cheap stuff. You pay sort of a fair price on this kind of stuff. What happens is people trust you and they sell you the good stuff too. And if you've seen, Leslie was the guy who sold me all the the hip hop variants like 6 months ago, and all the Looney Tunes variants. He sold me one amazing box of key issues. He has more key issues. He says when he's ready to sell his key issues, they're coming to me as well. So here's the thing: most people I buy from, it's not a one and done. It's everyone's a collector. I buy from collectors who constantly bring me stuff. The Funko Pops, he's trading those in for no, my I don't think that one's worth anything. Is it worth it? Is 117 worth something? Where was that one? 117. So all right, I'll pull that one out. But yeah, so the Funko Pops, he's just trading me. I'm giving him 60% value. So even my trade is pretty healthy too. I'm giving him whatever the value I think they'll sell for. I'm going to give him 60% in store credit, and he's going to use that to buy. Oh, Orphan Black, that definitely has some value. He's basically going to $5. Yeah, $5. I might give him $1 for. Honestly, anything that's worth $5 or less, I don't like to pay too much for, unless I think it will be a really easy sell or it's something that I really, really, really want for myself. Just because $5 is like every item has the same amount of work, whether it's a $100 comic or a $5 comic book. So $5 books you can't even sell online because it's not worth the effort. But yeah, Leslie has sold and traded to me so many times now. That's the thing. You build, good rapport with collectors, and you'll buy all the time. Funko Pops, I'm going to do on the main channel tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Pop Fun to Play live video. Oh, Pinky and the Brain. That one has value. These might actually have pretty high value. Pinky and the Brain, yeah, these are great. This is the kind of stuff I like investing in because this is very nostalgic, and this is getting right into the ripe age of the people that grew up with it. We'll start paying money for it. That's cool. Power Company. Preacher. The Precinct. It's kind of fun. Those are kind of fun. Prez. And then stuff like this, this is dollar bin food, but I absolutely love collecting oddball things that you just don't see that often. And I like the cover a lot on that. So again, I don't mind paying $0.25 piece for that because that's something I might buy out of a dollar bin. So it's just now I don't have to pay $1 for it. These Malibus actually would go into my this I'm going to pay 10 cents for because I don't think anyone wants these. I don't even think people get mad at me. Sometimes I'll say something like this is worthless or junk, and people get mad at me. I don't think Prime is something that people get mad at me for. And, if I don't have them, I'm happy to add them to the collection, but this stuff is not anything exciting. Prime. Yeah, so all this stuff is probably like 10 cents. Protectors. Prototype. Punisher. Love the Punisher. Oh, who's asking for Ravage 2099? Someone in Australia was saying that they wanted, was it the Aussie Comic Hunter? I forget. Someone said they were trying to buy all of those. They're trying to get 2,099 copies of it, which is super funny. Red. Does Red have value? Someone look this up for me. I think Red has value, actually. I'll pull those out. Red Lantern 0. Red Lanterns. All right, let me move this back up. Good for reading. Anything's good for reading. Sometimes it's bad, but it's still fun to have. Yeah. So, yeah. See, I'm making fun of someone says it's actually decent. I like that cover. I'll pay a little bit more for that. Honestly, isn't it like a decent creative team on Prime? Not 100% sure. I just know that I can't sell them at all. DC. This right here. So the ones with the DC Universe ones are ones that were in like a mystery pack, not a mystery pack, but like a Walmart type pack where you would buy 3 of them back in the day. These are considered 3rd or 4th prints, something like that, but they're super rare variants. So these tend to have more value. Sometimes they have 10, 20 times the value. So far we found 3 of those. I don't know if these specific ones have high value, but they will have a much higher chance of having value than just the regular version. So I pulled those out. So I'm trying to pull out the stuff that I think is worth more. And then I'm just leaving everything that I think is like a quarter or less in the boxes. And when I'm going through them, what's going to happen is I'm going to add up how many I think are worth a quarter. If I hit ones that I think are 10 cents, I'll skip 2 or 3 of those and call that as one as a quarter. Oh, these have a little bit of value. Pull those out. Oh, that's a really cool Adam Hughes. I wonder what that's worth. Someone look up Ride. I have a feeling that one might actually have some value because I've never seen that before. Oh, really? You got a full container one. That's awesome. I love anytime I find them, I think it's super cool because of how kind of rare they are. Okay. High number robins. I think these have value too. I'm pretty sure all these are like $4 or $5 each kind of issues. I'm going to pull those out. I might give them 50 cents a piece on these. Just these high number robins, I think, are all kind of low print. 122, 123, 124. Here, let me move this up just a little bit so we can see. So, like $5. Yeah, I'll give them a little bit more for the red. I mean, it's not super expensive, but it's not cheap. Yeah, DC Universe are always worth at least something just for the rarity. They might not be worth a ton, but at least $5. I'm willing to pay it. Oh, first, I forgot her name, but the female Robin. So that's probably like a $10 to $20 issue. Okay, that's super cool. Oh, another early appearance. Yeah, all those are Oh, Voltron. I'll do 50 cents a piece on Voltron. All right, I gotta put those there. I love Voltron, so I'm willing to pay a little bit. Yeah, they might have to pay me 5 cents. I mean, I'll sell it. Oh, this one's cool. This one's signed. I'm not sure who it's signed by, but that's super cool. I'll look that one up. I'll give them a little bit more than that. That. I think that one has some value, but it looks like it's stained. So because of the damage, I'm just gonna leave it in the quarter pile. Yeah, I think the end of the Robin line definitely has some value. Oh, there's a sticker logo one. Those ones, I don't know if I have any sticker DC Universe ones. Oh, Rogue Trooper number 1. I don't think it's worth a lot, but I'm going to give him 50 cents because that's just something I absolutely love. Shadowhawk Spawn. I have no idea if there's any value in that. I don't think it does, but... Oh, Secret War. All right, let's see. Let's see if we have... What is it? Number 2 or 3 that has the value. Absolutely love the covers, though. I'll give them $1 each on those just because they're awesome. That's a good $4 to $5 book. 3... I think it's 4. No, so he doesn't have the Wolverine cover, which is the really valuable one. Blank cover, I'll give him $1 for that. I always pay at least $1 for blank covers just because they're blank covers. Secret Empire 0. I don't think any of the Secret Empires have any value. I do really love the Mark Brooks covers, though. I think they're really dope. But yeah, they don't sell super well. I love them. I think they have such great artwork. Okay, so it's not really super valuable, but for me, I think that's a solid $4. Like if I put this in my shop for $4, I don't have it, so I'm keeping it. So if I saw that in a dollar bin, I would like really be happy with it. And I think if I put it out in the Adam Hughes section in my shop for $4, someone would buy that. So I'm happy to give $1 for that. You know, if it's a solid $4 book, I'm happy to pay $1. It's only if it's like something like this, I'll put these out for $3 or $4, but these would be kind of hard to sell. Sabretooth. So something like this, I should pay a little bit more. Hey, Card Imperial. But I'm going to mix that in. So basically, there's some stuff I'm paying cheap, and then some stuff like this at $0.25 kind of makes up for it. But, Sandman. I'll pay more for Sandman. Savage Dragon. I need to see what I need for my Savage Dragon run. I would like to complete that. And Secret Avengers. Okay, we pulled out another about a third of a box. So that's actually not too bad. I think we're doing pretty good here. Basically, I don't want to have to look up the values of too much stuff. Because honestly, that part is the hard part of buying stuff because it takes a lot of work. So I tried to narrow it down and only look up stuff I think has a chance to have a much higher value than like 4 or 5 max. But for most part, a lot of this stuff is $1 to $2. Yeah, no, Tina rocks. It's always awesome to see her wherever she shows up. But she spends a lot of time just hanging out with me, so I do really, really appreciate that. But it's awesome seeing Tina in all the different streams when I see her. So the ones that say in the box, I'm just going to add them up, like count how many, and just do like a quarter. And then if there's anything that like this, that's not a quarter, I'll just skip 2 of those and count that as a quarter, or maybe 3 as a quarter, that kind of thing. And then I just add that up and just give them that price on that. So I'm trying to narrow it down so that I don't spend too much time looking everything up. Because I don't want to rip them off. I want to give them as fair of a price as possible, basically, without overpaying. Because also I don't want to pay a ton for stuff that just really you can easily get at a quarter. Okay, let's get another box here. I need to set up for selling online. I don't have easy because a lot of this stuff I actually want to keep. If I don't have it, I want to keep it. So I actually have to sort a lot of this into my own collection before I sell it. And I don't really rush to sell stuff. I just do a quarter box, but I count, like as I'm counting, sometimes I skip the 10-cent ones, or I'll do 2 or 3 as a 10-cent one and kind of do it that way. It's just easier for me. Did we hit the 1 hour commercial? Okay. Yeah, we get the 1 hour commercial. I'll give you guys a second to catch up. We'll look at a beautiful 10-cent book while that happens. Thank you for watching the commercial. Every cent that's made basically helps keep the channel running and helps me pay for things. So I do really appreciate it. And I'm glad that I think they do it either at the half an hour. Did you guys get a 30-minute commercial? I don't know if they do it at the half an hour or not. I think they do it at the 1 hour mark. Shattered image. Yeah, most of this stuff is kind of cheapo. Sinestro. Michael Torres Sulfide. I'll pay a little bit more. I do sell on Whatnot, but I haven't really done much comic books. Oh, I'll do 50 cents on that too. Space Ghost is cool. People love Space Ghost. Oops, dropping the Space Ghost. I have sold on Whatnot. I've only done one comic show. I actually really enjoyed the comic show. I'm really not set up yet for selling comics. I don't have supplies. And with comics, you have to be prepared. You have to have the stuff that people want to buy. It's kind of hard to just do it. Whereas the pop shows, I can kind of do randomly. Okay, this is super. Let me pull out another stack because this is super stacked in here. Okay, split an image. Spelljammer. For now, I'm just trying to get probably about 20,000 comics into my shop. I've been adding maybe a long box every couple of days. Just again, I've been selling a lot more comics though. Actually, I think we sold like $100 to $200 the last day or two. Oh, Tom, I appreciate that. That actually, I think I make more income you watching being a subscriber. I think it makes me a penny instead of like a tenth of a penny. Oh, I think that one definitely has some value. Spider-Man comics are great. They sell, honestly, I would say, first Cosmic Spider-Man. That one's a little bit of value. I would say Spider-Man accounts for about 60% of my shop sales for comics. So, like, if all I was to buy Spider-Man comic books, I'd be fine. I think if I had a shop full of just Spider-Man comics, I think I would sell more than any shop anywhere. All right. Spider-Man. These are cool. I don't think any of these have super high value, so I'm just going to do a quarter a piece. But this is, like this book here, I'll put out for $2 or $3, and this pays for 10 or 15. So if I get every box was at 300, I need maybe, let's see, 75. So I need about 20 or 30 Spider-Man books per box that I can pay for the whole box, basically. Yeah, once we hit the 90s, I'm just like, not as excited for 90s stuff. I'm not even, like, I like indie stuff, but not even 90s indie is kind of bad, too. 90s in general is just garbage. I'm just not a fan. I mean, I apologize. I know I offend people. Anytime I say 90s is garbage, people are like, I grew up with that. It's beautiful. I love it. I apologize. I didn't grow up with it. I was a teenager when it came out. So I'm angsty when it comes to 90s comics. It's the kind of stuff that made me quit comics. So I just, like, I see all the weird foil and all the... Oh, that cover's fun. They've done a few crossovers. We got the... excuse me, George Perez, Avengers JLA. I love this crossover. That's an awesome crossover. We have... I put the other one somewhere. I pulled it out. But yeah, there's a few. The crossovers are very collectible and have value. Storm. Excuse me, I inhaled some dust. I love these Storm covers, but these don't really have value. But like this era stuff, I just... I don't like the line art kind of sucks. Coloring is not that great. Writing is absolutely atrocious. I just don't like this era. Like this is this Barry Windsor Smith? So you got awesome like pencil artist, and yet the colorist ruined this artwork. Ugh. Like this is Warren Ellis wrote, so this one might have an okay story. I know if I had a store that sold like this comic book, oh, Street Fighter, that one's gonna have some value. Street Fighter, anything game related right now is super valuable. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this one before. So we have a G.I. Joe Street Fighter mashup. That is cool. Oh, we got a sexy Street Fighter cover. That one's got some value. But yeah, if I had just a Spider-Man store, it would sell so much. Because Spider-Man, just for comic book wise, Spider-Man is like 60-70% of my sales. Was it 95? Yeah, so like it's George Perez artwork. I can't go even with bad coloring. George Perez is still amazing. And comics are never late to start enjoying comics. Comics are beautiful. I even like the garbage 90 ones. I still absolutely love them. I still collect them. Like when I see this, I'm like, yeah, I want to vomit. I still want it though. It's honestly, if it's a comic book and you like it, I'm super thrilled. I don't care if I don't like it. If you like it, then that's all that really matters. And that's the thing with most people. Everyone has their own taste in things, whether it's music, movies, comics. So if you absolutely love these Rob Liefeld covers that are poorly, colored, but you absolutely love them, I think that's amazing. I want you to love them, right? I'm happy for you. I'm not telling anyone else to like them, though. I don't like them. I'm not saying go out and get Bad Rock Violator #2. Look how god awful that cover is. But someone out there in the universe absolutely loves this comic book. And if they do, I love that person. I think they're amazing. Visitor, yeah, but this 90s stuff. Oh, Voltron, I'll give him 50 cents on Voltron. Voltrons are cool. I'm not even show you. I'm just pulling out the Voltrons. Who, me? I was born in 76. So I was right in the middle of the disco era. But see, I like funk and I like soul music. So disco has elements of that in it. So I don't hate disco. But disco is the 90s comic version of funk and 80s comics, if that makes sense. Yeah, Voltrons are cool though. So like if music were comics, the music I like are the 80s comics, and which would be like 70s music. And then by the end of the 70s, you have disco. And then you went into all electronic music in the 80s, which I don't like as much. And that's also the 90s version of comic books. It became all digitally created. All right, Card Imperio. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, comics to me just feel so much more. The cool thing about collecting something like comics or vinyl records or movies or video games is you actually get to enjoy them as well. So if you are someone who enjoys reading comics, like you collect them, like a Funko Pop, you can't do anything with it. Whereas a comic book, you can read it and you can really enjoy it. That's an interesting, cool Virgin variant. I don't know if it's worth anything, but that's cool. I think that's worth some value, even though it's a reprint. Voltron is one of my all-time favorite, just IP, I guess. I really love the Netflix series. I thought the Netflix series was awesome. Yeah, it's cool. I like Voltron. These are cool, too. We got a whole Disney section. Those are sweet. You don't see those too often. I sold all my comics in 93 just because it went to the point where comics went from 75 cents to like $5 or $3.90 for a big foil super cover. And I didn't get joy out of comics anymore. I wasn't buying them anymore for fun. I was buying them to be like, oh, this one's going to be worth money. Let me buy 8 copies of this. And before you know, I was spending all my money on all these stupid foil covers. And I found myself actually not really enjoying comics anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, well, Mile High Comics has Free Comic Book Day. On Free Comic Book Day, you can go to the store and buy free comics for $5 each. That's kind of... Mile High is what they mean by not the location, but how their prices are. Mile High Comics is how high the prices are on their comics. He has these marked at 9. Are these actually worth something? I guess I'll pull that out. Wanted 1. I'll pull out those because he has them priced at 9, so there's probably some value to that. Yeah, the foil, they're kind of neat, the foils, but at the same time, it really just killed the foil. I'm going to pull out all these wanted. We have a Wizard World Texas variant. I don't know if any of these have super value, but I'm going to pull them out just because he has multiples of them. So maybe he was speculating on these. I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of those. He's got 3. You know what? These ones he has marked at $3 or $4. So I'm going to assume this batch is cheap. That batch is cheap. Cheap. What got me back in comics, though, is I missed my Gru comic books that I had sold when I sold my collection. I kind of regretted selling those. So I actually started recollecting my Gru comics in the late 90s. And then I found myself really enjoying, I was collecting Top Cow, stuff like this. And I was collecting indie comics. I was collecting like French comics, Mobius. I found myself collecting a lot of other stuff before I really got back into Marvel again. Just because I kind of actually, missed comics. I just didn't miss... one has no value? Okay. So even this one that he's marked at $10, there's no value in that? I'll double check it. Oh, was there? Okay. Wanted movie. That's probably... Maybe it was speculating where the Wanted movie was going to come out and the price spiked, but then it dropped. That could have been what happened. Okay, so 1 and 2. I think that's what he has. He has 1 and 2, and then the rest are worth. So the rest I just kept in the cheapo pile. Oh, I gotta flip this. This whole pile keeps falling on me. There we go. No damaging comics not allowed. Speculate. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing it was like, this might be a variant or something, because he has a few marked at 10, so I'm assuming those ones have some value. We got some 90s. Like, look at this. $2.95 cover price. And, what's this? It went from $1.91. 3 years later, they're charging $3 just because it's foil. I think it's about the same size issue. Like, when I was a teenager, an extra $2 was a shitload of money. Right? So if I wanted to buy a few extra copies, it's just like way too much. Way too much. Yeah, I think Unwanted is correct. What if... That one I think has a little bit of value. What if... I do like the What If comics. All right, Ranji, good night. What if Magneto? What if Gambit? What if Silver Surfer? That one might have a little bit. Oh, What The has a little bit of value. This one is minus $38. Yeah, when yeah, QVC saw that. When QVC is selling comics, they're way overproduced. They try to get grandmas to invest in them for their grandchildren. Buy 38 of these, and you'll be rich. That's what's happening with Funko Pops at... oh, hey, the buck stops here. Oh, yeah, I need to get... they make these things you can buy now that kind of hold them a little bit. I need to actually get some of those. Oh, Witchblade. That one may be a little bit... Or at least I'll pay 50 cents for Witchblades. I do like Witchblades. Pretty awesome covers. Yeah, no, I was at FOL Shorts like last year, and the guy was literally... The person working there was basically... Is it 117 or 1... I know what the cover looks like. So this is the first Ben Reilly, so that one actually has some value, although it's beat up. It's damaged. It's got a big spine ticks. I don't remember QVC selling Death of Spider-Man, but I know within a couple years they were selling a lot of all the big release event stuff. They were selling trading cards then as well. All these Witchblades, I'll pay. Oh, these are Dynamic Forces. Oh, those are cool. Those probably have a little bit of value. Not a ton of value, but I'll pay them more than 50 cents for those. Oh, yeah. Witchblade Wolverine. That's kind of neat. All right, Witches. I'll pull that one out. Wolverine. Ugh, look how god-awful that cover is. There's nothing about that cover. Like, the color. Like, what is he wearing? Why is his jacket... Why does he look like the Hulk? And, yeah. Did I miss your joke? Yeah, the thing with Funko, they do make way too many Funko Pops. But yeah, the guy at the FBL Shorts, he was trying to sound the people based on how much they were selling for on eBay. He's like, oh, you should buy this one because it's going for $25 on eBay right now. I'm like, okay, if you get to the point where the only way you're going to sell them is based on how much money you can make flipping them, it takes away the joy. Oh, I think that one has a little bit of value. It's not... No, that one probably has value too. It's no longer about collecting figures of your favorite things. It's about trying to flip and make money. It's really ridiculous. Hey, Trev. QVC variant would be kind of fun, actually. The really cool Brian Boland Wonder Woman. I love this era Wonder Woman. Really cool issue. I'm going to pull that out. Oh, and I think that's Adam Hughes. I could pull that out as well. New 52 Harley Quinn variant. I'll pull that out. Oh, the David Finch coloring book variant. That's cool. We have a fun little Wonder Woman section right there. All right, Excalibur. I don't think there's anything of value in this run. I do like this run. As a kid, I really enjoyed when Excalibur started, but I don't think it has much value. I mean, if how much you want to pay for 90s stuff? You give me a fair offer. I can make you a 90s mystery box. X Factor. And I just don't want to spend a lot of time like trying to figure out which ones you need. That's the thing. I don't want to spend time with it. I just throw it out in a dollar bin and let someone else dig through them, basically. Because otherwise, it's like even if I gave it away for free, that's spending way too much time with it. And I don't. That's the one thing I don't have. I don't have time. I can't make more of it, and I want to spend all my time live streaming and doing videos. Honestly. Yeah. He's got marked at 6, but X-Man is just not worth anything. I can't sell these for the life of it. X-Man can't sell that. But yeah, if you want a 90s stuff mystery box, I might work on that. We could do like 300 comics for maybe like, I don't know. If you want to give me $1 a piece, I'll do it tomorrow. That would like make my life easier. All right, X-Men. Yeah, this X-Men stuff is kind of god-awful era. This is still pretty good. We got Jim Lee artwork. The writing's still pretty good. Once we get into like this era, though, it starts going downhill a little bit. And then when you get into, the mid-90s stuff, it's just like, Like, there's nothing about this that's appealing to me. That one's okay. Okay. Like, again, like, what's the anatomy on Spider-Man? It's not a stylistic choice. It's like he's got a big camel toe going right here. His leg looks like it broke, and like there's I don't know. I can't even talk about that. I can't. So I occasionally just do big mystery lots. Just knowing, people just need bulk comics. I'll sell them for $0.25 a piece. I do that every once in a while. A lot of times people buy them to do artwork with them. They cut them up. Sometimes I just trade them away if someone wants to trade me one pile of junk for another pile of junk. Because you know what? I like junky comics. I want one of each for myself. I'm not, I don't need to throw it out or anything. I would never throw out a comic unless it got completely drenched in water. Yeah, throw it out. No, it has to be like covered in mold, and even then, I might try to save it. Okay, Card Imperial. No, I don't actually know if I have time to do a mystery lot, but everyone's face. So, I mean, it's got a great signal. Are you guys there? Are we good? I don't know why my internet does that occasionally. It's really a pain in the butt. But I paid the $20 a month for Streamlabs, so it should say a be right back signal, I hope. But it sucks, though, because I always lose like 10 people, 20 people from the stream when I do that. So what was I talking about? I don't even know where I was before I noticed that we had cut out. So we have, let's see. Just my internet went out for a second. It's like 90s Vertigo is good. It actually has great artwork and it has great storylines. It just overproduced. So it's not, when it comes to Vertigo, it's not collectible, right? Because it's not really worth like going crazy for it. Because you can find it for $1 or less everywhere. But Vertigo is worth picking up, completing runs out of dollar bins to read it, right? So like this one, I was just saying, like, I love the cover on this. I think all the covers are beautiful Jim Lee covers. The coloring is a little bit weak to me. It's a little bit too 90s looking. But I thought these are amazing. I still think they're amazing comics, but they're overproduced. I used to buy short boxes of them. So that's not really, like, again, it's not collectible. It's not collectible if you can easily get it, right? Collecting should take some effort. It should be something where it's the adventure of trying to complete the run that makes it collectible. If you could just go to any comic book store in every dollar bin or every like $3 bin and find these, you can find these in every single comic shop in the world. You can go on eBay right now and buy 50 at a time at $1 or $2. This is not collectible. This is just something you accidentally end up with. I mean, I have a stack. I have one over here. I have a little stack here for Jason, right? I'm giving him an X-Force one and a X-Men one because he needs one and a Matrix book, And it's great that they're not valuable because you can go out and you can read them. And that's cool. And here's the thing, though. If you're someone who gets mad that comics become valuable, they make trade paperbacks. You can still go and you can still buy them. So Thomas, that's what Jason said. He told me he didn't have one. So Thomas, ding, 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 ding. Woo, woo. You just won yourself an X-Men #1. That's going into your box. So when I send out your box, you are now going to be a proud owner of a copy of X-Men #1. Woo, yeah. Woo, woo. I'm going to do it. Every time someone I trade with tells me that, they win one. Oh, Art Rogue, we'll have to trade. Oh, yeah, the Geek is great. Michael, anything Michael Art is perfect for me. I love his artwork so much. Okay, we got X-Men 2, X-Men 3. We got X-Men 25. Like, this one has a little bit of value, but I don't really want to pay more than a quarter. And then this one is the... this one is actually worse than because it's the blue Arrow variant. We have X-Men, more X-Men, more X-Men. This stuff, I have so much of it, I don't get that excited. Oh, I love it. Get that. Got X-Men. Oh, this is a homage to, what was it, X-Men 158? I want to say the pink cover. I forget the number. It's the pink cover when Cyclops is leaving. So that's actually an homage. Not a great homage. It's a terrible homage, but it is one. I like old X-Men as well. You were correct. I like that Jim Lee artwork, though. Honestly, I like the artwork. I don't know if I like the storytelling that much, but I do really like the artwork on that. In fact, we'll look inside. I think he does the interior. Yeah, the artwork is actually really good. It's a beautiful comic book, I think. Like, I like Jim Lee. I think the colorist was not so great back then. I think Jim Lee gets colored way better today. But yeah, I love that. Stupid internet. I don't like when we were going strong, 90 people. Now it's dropping out. Stop that, internet. You suck, internet. Okay, let's keep going so I can be done because I still have to get my steps in today. Still gotta go to the walk channel. And the X-Men's boring me. I'd rather talk about other stuff than this 90s X-Men stuff. I feel like this is just when X-Men got dropped. Interest was lost. And they just... It's like Marvel had sold... Oh, we're dropping out again. Stop it. Marvel had sold the rights to the movies by this time. So it's just like... They're phoning it in, I think. Yeah, exactly. He's Jim Lee is the head of DC at the moment. Or at least the comics division. Oh, man. My internet keeps going in and out. No, Jason, my internet... I keep having the stream... Yeah, we'll go after this. We're going to go for a walk because I still got to get my steps in. So, yeah, if you guys are up for it, I'll be on the walk channel after. We got two more. All right, let's get through this. Maybe I got to continue this tomorrow because we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing is you can always buy the collected versions of things. So if the value goes up, you can still read them. Like, a lot of people get mad at variants because they get expensive and it's hard collecting them all. And I'm saying, if you're someone who just buys comics to read them, buy the trades. Buy the hardcovers. Buy the collected editions. You know, there's a way to read all of them without having to collect every variant or everything of value. Oh, maybe it was the commercial break. Maybe it's doing every half an hour now. Maybe it was the 30-minute commercial break. No. Man, this this X-Men stuff is just... I've had so much of it in the store since the last time I sorted my X-Men collection. I'm not... I know it could be easy. All right, we'll go for 2 hours. So we'll go another half an hour. And then we'll... Oh, I'm dropping them. And then we'll cut them out. And then here, see, this is another one. This is... you can buy this for way less than the cover price, $350. I get these all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's my internet is also... It keeps kind of hitting little windows where it drops out. It's just because I'm in the store's basement, so I don't have a full 5 bars, I think. So Jim Lee in the 90s, I can understand. But if you look at Jim Lee today, he's become so much better. Like, but again, Lars, as we said other night with music as well, everything is really up to, personal taste. Some people like stuff that other people don't like and vice versa. I don't like Rob Liefeld at all, but some people absolutely love him. Some people think this is the greatest bomb of awesomeness ever. I see it and it looks like a squirrel turd. I'm just not into it. But that's the thing is, what you like has no bearing on what I like. So it's like, if I don't like something you like or you don't like something I like, it doesn't mean it's still not true for each person. It just means that you don't like something and someone else does. And that's perfectly cool. That's how it should be. We should all have our personal taste of what we like. And we have our lives shape what we like. Like, I think of Rob Liefeld as the era that killed comics. So that I probably have a stronger opinion against this because it ruined comics for me. But there's people that grew up in the 90s that Rob Liefeld is when they started comics. So they have such a great nostalgia. Yeah, Squirrel Turd. Squirrel Turd. Have you ever seen Squirrel Turds? They're not that big. And they're not something you want to deal with. Squirrel Turds are the worst. Jason, you could trade me your Slab Young Bucks Euro. I don't know what to do with it, but it'd be super fun. Yeah, Jim Lee's Batman is really good, though. Modern Jim Lee, to me, is way better than Jim Lee in the 90s. And I don't think his line work was not terrible in the 90s. It's just that the colorist, like, this is 90s Jim Lee. Like, I look at this and I think it's a garbage comic book. If you look at his line work, it's actually not too bad. I like her shoulders. Like, the hair is fun. I kind of like her face. Like, it doesn't look too terrible, but the colorist just took, like, it's not a 4-color traditional coloring. It's like a 38 different color just because I can put green, red, blue, orange, yellow, green. There's nothing with the color that brings it together. It really should be a way more muted colors around here. He should be a striking blue with maybe a little bit of red, but it shouldn't be so many different colors all at once. Yeah, bring me your god-awful slabs. We'll do a trade for them. Definitely, you can trade them out. I like squirrels. Squirrels are cute. I used to feed squirrels at the ocean shore. I love feeding squirrels. Like, give them a little nut. Hey, Anthony. I'm just going through a bunch. Oh, thank you, Gunzer Yoda. Gun Zucker Yoda. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I love what I do. I love comics. I love enjoying comic books. It was new and people didn't know how to properly use digital coloring, so it was done really poorly. Whereas digital coloring is getting better to this day. Like, for instance, Aspen. I like how the colorist works on this because everything. So the background is more of a pastel color, so it's very beautiful, like array of pinks and purples, and then the main character has a much stronger blue color. And to me, the coloring on this works because it has. Just like it sculpts the image. It doesn't become just a big jumbled up image. And then you go back to older stuff, like something like this. The coloring is really good too because it's the same exact idea, right? I just grabbed 2 random comic books, one from the 80s, one more modern. This person used a pink purple pastel in the background. So it's a beautiful color that kind of becomes the background. And then the main character has really strong, vibrant blue, very strong, vibrant blue. And then there's some highlights of other stronger colors. But this coloring is really good too. Both of those are great instances of coloring. You get to the 90s and it's just really gaudy. There's nothing going on here. It's just very strong. The color, it just does not work very well. This collection is from my friend Leslie. He is... he just trades to me a lot. So I'm still going through it. I'm trying to sort it into the stuff that I'm going to pay a quarter piece. And then I'm trying to pull out the key issues or the things that I'm willing to pay more than that for it. Like, this coloring is kind of bad too, but it's not as bad as the 90s stuff for me. Like, the 90s stuff it kills me. Oh, yeah, here's what, for instance, this is a very classic cover. You have the stronger browns here, and then the color is a little bit more muted or slightly lighter in the background, so the main character pops a bit more. Really good colors right there. Is it Dave Gibbons? Oh, well, it's a beautiful cover. Absolutely love this cover. But the colorist did a great job on making his line work look fantastic. Like, there's so much detail on all these characters in the background, and all he used was a simple purple and a pink to highlight and shadow, and it works perfectly. That is a gorgeous coloring. I think the colorist did a fantastic job on that. It's not like a god-awful coloring. Whereas this, I'm just like... Bleh. I like this colorist. Whoever colored this, Michael Turner, like, it's fantastic. You have, you know, the highlight of the light. So this is great, more modern digital coloring. Because you have the lasso just is really all lit up the way it's lit. And then it's highlighting her body and just the light is hitting her. I really like the coloring on that cover. That's why I kind of like that era of stuff as well. Okay, let's go. We got 2 more boxes to get through. I can nerd out on comics all night long. And, but we're going to run out of time. I still got to get my steps in. I'm not 100% sure. I'm really bad at remembering names of artists. I know I probably buy this artist all the time, though, because I absolutely love the, like, just the details of how the shadows have little line cross hatches, and then, like, all the little details in the background. This is, which one did you color? Or you colored it for fun, you're saying. Which one did you color, Jason? Here I am. Am I making fun of you, Jay? I don't think you colored anything. Or you colored it for the fun of it. Gonna start making fun of Jason. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna not be my friend anymore. Or you colored that one. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm really excited to get Jason's comic. Jason, what's the name of your comic that's coming out in a week? Everyone should go and buy it. I want to see 1,000 copies sold instantly, just from the chat. I keep forgetting the name. I know I've looked it up 38 times, and I admire it and think how awesome it is that Jason colored it. And then I want to get it, and then I completely forget. Okay. Now, is that Rogue Trooper worth something? Because to me, that comic just looks so freaking cool. It is probably one of my favorites. Not really, but you're saying, did you recolor it? Because I think you did do some recoloring just for the fun of it. Like to show how you could color. I think I saw some of that on your page. Oh, Tina, that is awesome. The Savage Strengths of Starstorm. Awesome. Everyone should order it. Now, I'm going to go, when it comes out, I'm going to try to pick up like 1 or 2 copies in like 4 or 5 shops. Just be like, yeah, everyone needs to buy this. Okay, Abomination. More 90s coloring. Again, not... like, just to call a Starstorm. Is this one worth anything because it's a thing? Oh, Mark Brooks. I really like Mark Brooks' color. I mean, he does the painting himself, but I like the way he colors because it feels very beautiful to me. I think I'll pay a little bit more for that. More awesome Mark Brooks. Do love Mark Brooks. More awesome Mark Brooks. Homage to Miami Vice. That one's awesome. Okay, that one goes in the cheap. Oh, Austin Powers. That's cool. Cool Kid just watched Austin Powers. I think he's watched 2 of the 3 so far. We have a Wizard Dawn. Okay, we got a Rising Star. Oh, another 1601, but this is like a preview version. Yeah, I mean, it was a good way for you to get practice and to show people your abilities. And then as you start actually having published work, then you have an awesome portfolio. So I totally understand why you did that. Okay, a lot of these 1602, these all have a little bit of value, I think. Beavis and Butthead is beat up. Otherwise, it would be worth something. Let's see, Frank Quietly, Bite Club. I don't think these have any value, but I think the covers are pretty cool on them. More 90s. Goodness. Oh, Battle for the Players. I'll pay 50 cents on those. Oh, Ronnie, you're here. Okay, Ronnie is here. Ronnie, I didn't know if you had come back yet or not. Okay, let's take a break from this collection. All right, I got a box here of comics I bought from Ronnie. I paid $200, and it's some fun stuff. I do like the Quietly. I don't love the Quietly covers, but I do like them. I think they're fun. Yeah, it's definitely something worth picking up, I think. I bought them years ago out of dollar bins. Probably like 15 years ago. That's stuff I was buying before Marvel. Okay, these all come from Ronnie. I've been waiting to show you guys. I got this really awesome Lobo's Harley Quinn. I believe it's a MegaCon exclusive. I got that one. And then we got Nightwing 101. This one is, let's see, 1 in 25 ratio. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I love getting rare ratios like that. We got a really awesome foil art germ Joker cover. I think that's also possibly a, maybe it's a ratio. I forget. But I love a lot of these modern foil covers I'm kind of falling in love with. And then we got a Lobos. I believe this one is actually signed by Lobos. It doesn't say. But I'm pretty sure this one is signed. So that one is super amazing. Love that one. And then we got this really awesome 9/8 Harley Quinn here. Let me pull out the thing. MegaCon. Okay, sweet. Okay, and then we got the 1 in 50. Okay, sweet. All right. Oh, I can't show this. All right, there we go. So we have this beautiful Harley Quinn number 25. It's a KRS exclusive Natalie Sanders book. I didn't have this one yet. Absolutely love her covers. I've become such a huge fan of her stuff. And I love how they do the exclusives where the back cover has like a more muted version of the artwork. And I don't know how limited this is, but I'm assuming it's probably like 1,500 pieces maybe. So that one's super gorgeous. And then, okay, I think there's one more book in here. One more book. I had this box I had on the floor the day before the flood, and then I picked it up. I didn't want it to get damaged. So glad I picked it up because this box had a lot of really good stuff in it. Man, I was so close to like a major disaster. Okay, and then we have a 9/6 Ivan Tao Harley Quinn. Another awesome cover. I've become such a huge fan of Ivan Tao artwork as well. So, and I didn't have that one either. And again, they do the muted version on the back. I love these where the back cover has the front cover art on it. I think it's so cool. I don't know how limited this one is as well, but I'm assuming it's probably like 1,500 or 3,000 pieces. So super cool. Thank you, Ronnie, for the good deal. He gave me a great price on those. Those are awesome. Oh, it's 500 print. Wow, that's even lower than I thought. Okay, but yeah, this kind of stuff, once I'm filming it, I'm bringing this stuff to my office because I don't want to leave anything in the basement that has real value to it. I'm too terrified now. Way too terrified. But I've been meaning to film that while Ronnie was here because I appreciate him. Appreciate the deal. Okay, let's get back to this box. We have 2 more boxes. Let's see if we can crank them out in 20 minutes. We're going to do these final boxes real quick because I want to go on my walk still. We're going to do a Pop Walks walk. Battle for the Planets. So you guys, if any of you guys haven't followed me on Pop Walks, I'm still trying to get to 1,000 people so that I can monetize that channel and help use use the income from that channel to help pay for this channel, basically. I really need to have $2,000 or $3,000 coming in a month from YouTube so I can get a studio. That's the goal. No, and I appreciate it. It was a lot of really beautiful books. These, I'm going to give them at least 50 cents each on all these because these covers are awesome. And it's, it's my old backdrop I've been using for 2 years. It's a little bit wrinkled. I have to iron it again. I got to actually make a much bigger. What I'm going to do is on the side here, I think I need to clean out the shelves and just make a big filming area. Oh, that's really fun. And make it just so I can bring comics to the basement, film, and then get them out of here. Thank you, Tina. Okay, Black Widow. All right, we got a bunch more free comic book day stuff. I am probably not paying them very much, if at all, for those. Hawk World. It's really free comic book day. People get kind of mad if you charge more than free for them. It's like, well, it was free on that day 5 years ago. But now that you can't get them, they're $3. And people get like really mad about that. It's kind of funny, actually. Howling Commandos 1. That's kind of neat. Humbug. I do like kind of modern indie stuff like that because I don't see it that often. And this series I don't think I've seen before. So that's super fun. I like a new series that I don't know about. Okay. Got All right, nothing too exciting in this box, but we're going to dig through it and we're going to see what we can get. All right, I'm going to pull out a handful, and then I got to scooch the box over so we can go through it. I want to go through this box pretty quick, though, because we've been at it for a long time. Okay. I think I've sold 700 or 800 pops. I probably pulled out 1,000, so I probably still have about 8,000 more that go through. Or 7,000. No, 7,000 more that go through. I'm trying to aim and keep only about 1,000. Sales have been slower on pops lately, though, so I'm only pulling them out as fast as I can sell them. Because I don't want to put 9,000 pops out at once and have them just get destroyed from being too many. Because they're going to get knocked over. They're going to fall over. Oh, that one I can pay a little bit more for. Fun Foil Fantastic Four. I don't... Again, if you see anything in here as I'm flipping by that has value, let me know. Most of these, though, I think are $2 or $3 at most. 131. I know one of these around here has a little bit of value. I just forget. All right, let me pull these out so we can see better. But yeah, also I'm been buying a little bit as well lately. This one has value, right? This is the first Black Flash, 139. So that one has a little bit of value. 149, 184, 198. Isn't one of these? I think this one has value too. 190. Is it 197 is the first Zoom? But I think 198, 199, and possibly 200 all has a little bit of value. Yeah, I think those all have a little bit of value. 201, 202, 203. And then I don't know if there's any other numbers above this that are key issues. If someone knows, let me know. Oh, that's a really cool Michael Turner cover. I don't know if I've seen that one before. That one's gorgeous. Oh, another Michael Turner. Oh, man, I missed Michael Turner. Do love a great Michael Turner cover. And these are all great. Oh, wow, that cover is gorgeous. Look at that one. That is a beautifully designed cover. I love that one. Okay, some other Flash. Flash 214. I guess this fills in my higher number Flash collection. I don't think I had a lot of the 200s. So this is actually pretty cool. Harley Flash, that's worth a little bit. The Little Black Book surprise one. Hey, Ralph. These ones have a little bit of value. Rebirth, I'm not sure. I don't think the Rebirth does. Ralph, I'll probably, in 20 minutes, I'll go do my walk on Pop Walks. I just want to finish getting through these on this channel. And then we're going to go take a walk. Foil. Yeah, this stuff I'm probably going to end up spending like 10 cents a piece on that. Oh, Scotty Young. Yeah, Scotty Young has a little bit of value. I'll pull that out. Generation X. Yeah, I'll pull out the Green Arrow Harley cover. Green Hornet. Green Lantern, I can't sell for the life of me. Although the Harley one has a little bit of value. So I'll pull those out. Do love all the Harley Quinn covers. Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Yeah, this whole section although I think that's a 1 in 25 possibly. I can pull that out. That. Variant, I'll pull that out. Gambit 1, I don't think that has value. This one has a little bit of value. Gambit 2, 3. These probably have a little bit of value, but I don't really want to pay too much on these because I get them all the time. This one I actually think is a little bit rare, but I don't think it's worth as much from the 90s. Okay, Gambit, Eternals, or Externals, Gen 13. Kind of fun covers, but also kind of awful. 90s junk, but I do like J. Scott Campbell. No, I walk this night all the time. Usually like between 10 and 2 in the morning. That's fine. My neighborhood is safe. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. Only if I walk down. Okay, well, I'm trying to do a wide angle so I can be closer. But, let me... Okay, I can zoom in now. Is that better? I guess it's only when I'm far away you can't see as well. It's only when I'm up close. Okay, Genesis. Generation Next. Okay, thanks for correcting that. I want to make sure you guys have the best picture possible. I got to figure out how to do 4K live streaming. That's on my life. I do like the Mark Texeira covers from the 90s. I think those are actually kind of cool. The gift. Got a couple of those. Oh, we got a fun G.I. Joe. I'll give him a little bit more for that. That's fun to me. Oh, J. Scott Campbell G.I. Joe? That is really dope. I like that. All right, these I'll give them 50 cents a piece for just because I love G.I. Joe. And I don't see these as often. Yeah, I just had the wide angle for when I'm really close to the box, but now that I'm we're at the back of the box, we can zoom in. Okay, G.I. Joe. Yeah, all the G.I. Joes I'll give them 50 cents a piece just because I love G.I. Joe. And it's not the thing that I see that often in dollar bins. So I'm happy to pay a little bit more for those. Especially the cover's really cool like that. G.I. Joe. Okay, I'm going to angle this down a little bit. There we go. G.I. Joe. Got lots of G.I. Joe. Yeah, these are all really cool. Sweet. I love buying a collection when I can get like 50 G.I. Joe issues and just fill in the collection. I think these G.I. Joe Transformers actually have a bit of value too. So I'm going to yank all those out. Age of Apocalypse has a little bit of value, so I'll yank those out. I think that's an early century David Finch cover, but I don't think it's worth too much. Dawn I'll give him 50 cents for. It's a great cover. That really not worth much, I don't think. Demon 5. Demon. That's, I think I could pay a little bit more for Darkstalkers. That's a cool one. Okay, DC Rebirth. We got Deadpool for Thanos. These are kind of cool. Actually, the Deadpools I'll give 50 cents a piece just because I don't get Deadpool that often. And when I do put them out for $2 or $3, they like blow out. So I actually, Deadpools I'll pay more for. Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom. Let's move up again. There we go. Okay, just X. Okay, let's just blast through these, see what we got. Dr. Fate. Do like the Dr. Fate issues. Those are pretty cool. Duel Masters are pretty cool looking. I don't think it has much value, but I think they're neat. Yeah, we're going to go walking. As soon as I finish up the boxes here, I'm going to run home really quick, set up for the live stream, get a bottle of water, and then we're... Oh, sweet! Sergio Aragonis destroys DC. That's all. That's like a $10, $15 book. Oh, and Danger Girls 1, that actually has some value too. Oh yeah, this one has a little bit of value. 3, I think, has a little bit of value. Harley Quinn has a little bit of value. I think that one has a little bit of value. Okay, sweet. We hit a nice little... Actually, you know what? The detectives, I'll give them 50 cents a piece on those. Because the 90s and... I mean, the 80s stuff sells well for me. And Ex Machina. Empire. Evo. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing too exciting there. Okay, Exiles. Although Exiles 1, right? That has some value now, I think. Exiles, yeah. Sergio Aragonis. Every time I find it, it makes me happy. Okay, these are all new X-Men. Okay, Extreme, Astonishing X-Men. Oh. Okay, Astonishing X-Men Chapel. Can't say I like these that much. Blackjack Ketchum, that looks kind of neat. Black Magic, Convergence, Common Grounds, Checkmate, and Checkmate. Okay, not too bad. A couple of things like that. Yeah, the late 80s detective is a cool era. I do like that as well. Exactly, I got another one. I think I have the Marvel one already, though, so it wasn't the end of the world. It still makes me upset, because it's a $10 book that I lost, but I buy so many comic books. I'll replace anything that, if I needed it, it'll be replaced. Because honestly, I buy comic books like most people buy single issues. I buy collections. Not quite like Streetside Anthony, though. Streetside Anthony buys like collections like I buy boxes of comics. I feel like every other day, Streetside's like, yeah, just buy another 48 long boxes. But he sells way more than I do. So he'll buy 48 long boxes and sell like 43 of them the week after that. But he has as many comics as I have because he buys them also just so frequently. Okay, I'm going to do widescreen again at the front of the box, but then I'll flip back once we get closer. Oh, no, that's way too close. Okay, there we go. Ooh, my shoulder hurts. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, all right, that's cool. We have some Suicide Squad. I think I actually need some of those. Oh, we have a fun lenticular. I'll pay a little bit more for the lenticular. Got freebie. Superboy. Supergirl. Oh, the Michael Turner #1. That one has a little teeny bit of value. You just got 10. Like, look at me. I'm thinking I bought a shitload of comics today where I bought 5 long boxes, and Anthony already beat me. He got 10. I don't know how you do it, Anthony, but it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I love that there's someone else out there that buys more comics than I do, because I think I'm crazy. Oh, that one I think has a little bit. That's Kenneth Rocafort art. I love his artwork. We got Harley, Supergirl. Okay, we got Batman, DC. Got Michael Turner, which is amazing. Okay, we got that. Oh, we're losing a little bit of a connection. There we go. Superman, Batman. So some of the Superman stuff I might only even do 10 cents a piece, just because it's really hard to sell. It doesn't sell that well. I think most shops probably wouldn't pay much for that stuff. I like it because I like Superman, but it's no, it's not easy. I know you're going out of your way, constantly looking for comics, but you wake up breathing. It's like if you breathe a lot of air, you're going to find air. So you look for comic books like left and right. You're going to find comic books. That cover's gorgeous. Man, these Michael Turner cover, like that one I have not seen before. That one's gorgeous. Oh, another Michael Turner one? Gorgeous as well. Oh, the Jim Lee one? That one's pretty cool. I like that one. I'll pay a little bit more for those. DC, oh, did I miss a logo variant? I must have missed one. I already pulled out a couple of logo variants, but sometimes you just miss them when you're digging. Oh, yeah. There we go. Look at that. You guys keep using your radar to find the logo variants. I think that's the 4th one we found tonight. Oh, hey, Sean. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive and be more excited after the basement problem. I'm down in the basement again, but here, I'll show you guys. I did finally reinstall my water monitor right here. So that should go off if any water problems again. And then I'm putting one in the boiler room too in case there's any problems in there again. So I'll have alarms at least, which are very loud if there's any water problems. But I'm trying not to store anything down here. I'm just going to use the basement for doing videos. And then I have to, yeah, these Jim Lees, I think I can do 50 cents each for. Okay, are we... Yeah, that's Sean. I had Sean test out a couple of comic shops today. Actually, Jason, can you do that for me as well? If you're inside a comic shop in the city, can you do a internet speed test and let me know how good of a connection you're getting inside the stores? Because I need to know what stores I can live stream. Sean was at the main Midtown Comics today, and he said that he got a pretty okay signal. I think it was high enough for me to stream at Midtown Comics. Okay, got that. But I need to know, like, all the shops. I want to know if I can stream in Book Off. I have a feeling Book Off is not going to work. But I would love to be able to stream in Book. I want to go dig in Book Off for, like, an hour or two. Oh, look, another DC Universe. Pull that out. Okay. Yeah. I'm glossing over this, like, mid-90s Superman stuff because I'm just like, I have junk. But, yeah, you need the DC Universe. Lenticular, I'll pull that out. Death of Superman, that one's worth a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, they're all right. They're not, like, nothing I'm jumping for. Like, I'm so excited I got these. But, oh, Terry Dodson Superwoman, that's actually kind of cool. I'll pay a little bit more for that. And Swamp Thing, I'll always pay a little bit more for. Because I absolutely love it. So, Grand Central's weaker, but the 40... Okay, so maybe I can stream in the next couple days at the main location. Because that's what Sean said. He said he got a good connection at the main shop. But I don't know. I don't know if he's tried anything else. Wait for what? What am I waiting? Wait, I'm waiting. Sean wants to see something. What do you want to see, Sean? You tell me. I'm waiting. We're in the waiting pattern right here. As the Sean finds information to tell me. Oh, yeah. And I just... Sean, you do that for me every time. I don't think it's worth more than $2 or $3, though. So I don't want to pay a lot for it. Sean knows Sean, what is the first appearance in this one? Sean knows everything. I'll be flipping through a dollar bin and there'll be a 50-cent book, but it's the first appearance of like the spider sneakers. And he's like, oh, look, it's the first appearance. I'm like, I get really excited. I'm like, how much is it worth? He's like, well, it's worth 50 cents. But, oh, this is cool. We got the, I think that's a lower ratio. That is super dope. Yeah, there's a 30-second delay. Yeah, I know that 10-cent Superman, but it's not one that I want to pay more for because I don't think I can get more than like $3 for it. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I could pull it out if you want to see the 25-cent cover. I know I put it somewhere. Or is it? No, I put it in the other box already. Put it in the big box already. Teen Titans. These are cool though. I don't know if I have a bunch of these. So I'm actually I like collecting Teen Titans a ton. Okay, I'm gonna flip back to the there we go. No. Yeah, exactly. First appearance of the piece of gum stuck on the sidewalk by Spider-Man's house. Teen Titans 8? Okay. Teen Titans 8. There we go. Oh, he even has it marked. What, Anthony, what is the significance of Teen Titans 8? You let me know. Oh, that cover's gorgeous. I'll give him a little bit more just because it's beautiful. Titans Rebirth. Titans Young Justice Graduation Day. I think that one has a little bit of value. Telos. Thor 1. Oh, got a Thunder one. That's cool. That's got a little bit of value. Thunderbolts 1. Does this have any value now? It's like he's got marked at $3. Probably not. Thunderbolts 2. Maybe a little bit of value on these. But I don't want to overpay on these so much. Thunderbolts. I do want to put a full run of these together, though. Thunderbolts 10. Okay, I'm going to move the camera up a little bit. Okay, Thunderbolts 11. Thunderbolts 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16. 17. Oh, it's the first cameo of Rose Wilson. Oh, that's super cool. Didn't know that. Thunderbolts 34. Oh, that's cool. I love Rose Wilson. I love the Teen Titans characters in general. So that's actually really cool. I don't think I had that one yet. Okay, I got to flip these forwards a little bit. Yeah, I don't think any of these have any super value or anything. They're worth holding on to because if they do the show or the Disney Plus series, they'll have some value. Michael Turner, that one's kind of cool. I'll pay a little bit more for that. I like the video game stuff. Tom Strong, Top Cow sketchbook. That's kind of neat. Oh, Transformers. I'll pay 50. Oh, we have a whole bunch of Transformers. Oh, sweet. All right, Transformers. I will give them 50 cents a piece for all the Transformers because those are super cool, and I absolutely love Transformers. Thank you, Tina. Transformers. Yeah, these are cool. Like, this is stuff you'll find in a dollar bin, but I still absolutely love Transformers, so anytime I can buy them in a collection, I'm going to give 50 cents for them just because I think they're amazing. Not that they sell well either. I just don't see them often enough, and I probably need a bunch of these. Even though I probably have 2 long boxes worth. It's a bet. Oh, I did not know it was a better. Like, it's worth more? Or is it just a better overall comic? Yeah, these are all really cool. All these Transformers are awesome. I love the Transformers G.I. Joe, too. They have, like, a cool sepia tone kind of to them. They look kind of older. Really, really love the covers. I think it's Jay Lee. Yeah, Jay Lee covers. Gorgeous cover on that. Like, look how beautiful that one is. Absolutely love these ones. I think these ones are awesome. Wow, this is super cool. It's like the whole run of those. Oh, that's cool. Lenticular. Yay, Transformers! Oh, ad. Okay, ad break. We're at the 2 hour mark. Wow, we hit 2 hours. This is crazy. And some of you guys have been here with me the whole 2 hours. This is amazing. Yeah, double. That's crazy. That's super crazy. I I appreciate all you guys. You guys hanging out with me for like 2 hours straight. It's still... I mean, who knows? If the newest Transformer movie actually does well, and it's finally like a really good... Oh, that's super cool. If it finally does well, the value will be there. The only problem is the last... the Transformer movies have been weak, except for... was an Unskippable ad? Okay. You want me to beatbox for 30 seconds while everyone catches up? So this is the part. I'm going to beatbox for 10 seconds. You guys can fast forward this part if you're a little behind because of that. We're going to wait because there's an ad. We're going to wait. Okay, skip. 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 Okay, we're back. I'll give you a little window to fast forward so you can catch up. That's a cool looking cover. Troop. I really did like the Bumblebee movie. I thought the Bumblebee movie was actually really good. So I feel like if the new movie is anywhere halfway decent, I think it'll be all right. I think Transformers will become multi-generational then. I flip comics. I can't rhyme right now. I made that rhyme. Spider-Man. Batman. We flip a comic. Ultimate 6. There's duplicates. Number 7. Ultimate Spider-Man. Number 34. Spider-Man. Lots of Spider-Man. It's always good to get Spider-Man. Spider-Man always sells for me. That's the one thing. I don't mind. If I had only Spider-Man comics in my shop, I probably would sell more comics than I do right now. Because I feel like Spider-Man is the one thing that people will come in and they'll casually just buy like 5 Spider-Man comics. Happens all the time. People aren't really... I don't get comic buyers in my shop, as in I don't get people that are like hardcore that want to come in and buy big stacks of comics. What I get is tourists and random people that come in and they see, oh, Spider-Man, and they buy 4 Spider-Man comics for their kid or something like that. Yeah, there's some cool covers. Definitely some cool covers. I don't think any of the Ultimate Run is really worth much of these, but still cool. All right, so I think I'm almost done. This means 4 of the 5 boxes are just the cheaper stuff. It'll be easy. And then I have 1 box that I'm going to have to overnight kind of figure out the value. Which I should be able to do relatively quick. Because I know, like, most of this, I think you guys have helped me pull out everything of value. Which is awesome. I might have missed 1 or 2 things, but I think for the most part, with everyone here, number 37. 37 of Spidey. 36. This one? Anthony, why is number 37 have value? Give me an update on that one. I'm just curious. Where was I? Oh, did I already do all these X-Men? I think I did all these X-Men. X-Men. 34, 35, 36. All right, let me adjust one more time. Okay, almost done with this box. Wow, this has been a long, long stream. 38, 39, 40. David Finch cover. I like David Finch covers. I don't really like the graphic designs so much. I just don't like the way these bars look. I think it's kind of lazy design on those. Okay, 41, 42, David Finch. 43. I do really like David Finch, but I feel like the graphic design kind of ruins the line work on these. Or maybe the colorist is a little bit weaker on these. Not 100% sure. Something about these feel like they don't really accentuate the art as much as it should. And there's a few other artists as well. Okay, boring. That one's kind of nice, but... Okay, any of those... Ooh, my neck is hurting. Okay, that is actually worth something. Yeah, Spider-Man, Spider-Man is the one thing that sells so well in my shop. I will sell a long box of Spider-Man every month. And it's hard for me to just buy collections of Spider-Man because no one has just a Spider-Man collection. I really should be grabbing Spider-Man out of dollar bins. I just don't think about it because when I go to the comic shop, for me, going to the comic shop is like my relaxed time. And so I'm not thinking about business or work. And it's so funny. Like I'll do this. This will be kind of like work. And then I'll go dig through comics just for the fun of it. Because this will be exhausting. Although this is fun. Honestly. I'd love showing you guys just a box of comics. If I could do this every night, I would do it every night. I think that's what I'm going to do. With the basement, I need to... Oh, okay. So the first time Eddie Bonds was... Okay. Okay. Very cool. Oh, Jeff, you're very welcome. I'm having a fun time. Definitely with the basement, I'm just trying not to store stuff down here, but I'm still going to try to do the live streams because honestly, I love doing them so much. Also, David Nakayama cover. Love that one so much. Squirrel Girl one, I think that one has a little bit of value. Oh, a Scotty Young variant. That's always good. Gwenpool one has a little bit of value. Union, nope. Nope. Venom one, I think has some value. Actually, all these Venoms, I think have a little bit of value. Covers are super dope on these. I love these. I love the little Spider-Man right there. Like the design of those are super cool. Oh, that one's got some value. Yeah, all these Venom issues have some like $5 to $10 value to them. So that's a good little Venom stack right there. Okay, sweet. So what do? We fill 3 boxes-ish. 3.5 boxes are the cheaper junk. And then I have 2 boxes. Oh, and then like these are super cool too. I think it was these 2. No, I forget. No, that's not the stack. I gotta figure out. I found a little stack of stuff that my friend Brian did. Not tonight, but I do have Golden Age inbound from eBay, and I probably have 20 or so that I've purchased. Or I will definitely do a Golden Age show soon. Okay, Jason, I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate it. I look forward to hanging out. Okay, I think I have to end it now. So let me do this. All right, thanks for hanging out with me all night, like 2 hours. This is awesome. I am going to Pop Walks in about 10 minutes. So if you guys want to continue to hang out, if you have some great conversation topics to let me riff on, just let me know. We're going to Pop Walks, and we're going to have another like hour or two of fun. Because I can't stop. I love this. I can't help myself. I just want to keep streaming 24 hours a day. I also started my Pop Sleeps channel. It's 8 hours of me sleeping. No, I'm just joking. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Pop Walks. All right, bye. Oh, how do I?